Most people think losing focus means something is wrong with them, that they're lazy, undisciplined, or mentally weak. But psychology shows something very different. The real reason you lose focus so easily now has less to do with effort and more to do with how your brain is being trained every single day. This isn't a personality problem, it's a cognitive shift, and modern environments are quietly rewiring attention itself. First, your brain is being conditioned for interruption. Every notification, message, and alert trains your mind to expect disruption. Psychology calls this attention fragmentation. When focus is repeatedly broken, the brain adapts by staying in a shallow scanning mode instead of deep, sustained thinking. And over time, holding attention on one task starts to feel uncomfortable, even exhausting. Second, your dopamine system is overstimulated. Focus depends on motivation signals in the brain, but fast and frequent rewards, likes, short videos, constant updates, flood the dopamine system. Psychology shows that when rewards come too easily, the brain struggles to stay engaged with slower, effortful tasks, which is why reading, thinking, or deep work now feels harder than it used to. Third, your environment no longer supports mental depth. The brain is highly context-dependent, and loud visuals, background noise, and constant input keep your nervous system slightly alert all the time. Psychology shows that sustained focus requires mental safety and predictability, and without it, the brain prioritizes monitoring the environment over concentrating on ideas. Fourth, you rarely enter true mental silence anymore. Silence is where focus stabilizes, yet many people avoid it because it feels uncomfortable. Psychology explains that when the mind never rests in silence, it loses the ability to regulate attention internally. Thoughts become reactive instead of intentional, and focus weakens, not because the brain is tired, but because it never fully resets. Fifth, your attention is being pulled outward instead of directed inward. Focus isn't just about blocking distractions, it's about choosing what deserves attention. Psychology shows that when attention is constantly guided by external triggers, the brain loses practice in self-directed thinking, which is why even when distractions disappear, the mind still wanders. When you put all this together, a clear pattern appears. You didn't lose focus overnight. Your brain adapted to a world that rewards speed, stimulation, and constant switching. The problem isn't that you can't focus, it's that your mind is being trained not to. If this feels accurate, it doesn't mean your brain is broken. It means your mind still prefers depth, but your environment keeps pulling it toward noise, and that tension is deeply misunderstood. If you're drawn to psychology that explains rather than entertains, you'll find more here. Stay curious and stay intentional.